So first, this is my outline. I will talk in the three parts. The first is the design concept of this integrated visualization, and the second part is the usage and the demo of the 2D visualization, the 3D visualization, and the the third part is the architecture of the integrated system. Okay, so let's start from the design concept. Okay. So what we want to do in this visualization system. So first, we not only want to see the result, we also want to interact it. And for the educational purpose, the student and teacher can interact with a numerical result and provide an intuitive understanding. Then the second purpose is about the data center architecture. It's for the purpose like cluster computing. So researchers can visualize the results immediately by the browser and share with other researchers. And finally, we want to make our visualization can run on the different platform like a tablet or your smartphone, and not only on your desktop. So this is our goal for creating this integrated visualization system. So this is our proposed user interface on the browsers. And first, this is a interactive user interface. Every click and the option can just by click or by touch on the web browser. And the intuitive design, user do not need to learn by any comment or shortcut to use this interface. So third is a customizable output. So users can decide what to want to show on the screen and ISO lines, or you can directly increase the number of the ISO lines in the user interface, and you don't need to rerun your program. And the first is the SVG and PNG output export. You can download your modified, customized figures directly by a click. Okay, so I will to the second part is about the usage and the demo. So how to use the module in the FreeFEM? This is a usual FreeFEM FEDP file. So what we need to do is to change the original plot and we have to load our webplot module, then replace the plot to the web plot. And the final is to have to start a server, our embedded server in our dynamic module. So let's have a demo to execute the code. So on the screen, the left-hand side is our command line, and right-hand side is our browser. So let's type a FreeFEM, and I already created a EDP file called example.edp. So you can see there start a server at this URL. So we can refresh our browser. Wait, okay. Then you can see the result like this. Okay, so we also support the time evolution problem. So originally in the EDP file, if you want to do a time evolution problem visualization, you can do in the for loop with the plot. So similar in our module, we can also you can load the web plot before, then also replace the plot to the web plot, and you can use the CM to add the title to the figure. And final is to start the server. Okay, so let's take some example. Okay, and we open our browser to connect to the wait. So please wait. I don't know why it's sorry. Oh, sorry, that's wrong again. Oh, oops. Okay, so we directly open our browser. Okay, so you can see this is there are 50. I just run the 50 step during the DVT file, and you can see you can also increase the ISO line, and you can play the animation directly through the web browser. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Then we also support for the MPI. So you can see the result of a domain decomposition, and the result of the global solution. Okay, then let's go through to the 3D visualization. So we support for the mesh tree of the 3D mesh, and you can take a visualization in the browser, and you can change the wireframe. Then you can take an intersection to this 3D model. Then we also support the surface mesh. You can see the wireframe of the 3D surface. Okay, then we also support the MPI with the 3D problem. Okay, so in the implemented of the MPI, we ported our version for the macro DDM, so we can use the same interface provided in the macro DDM to plot. We don't need to change anything, and we just need to add this server MPI. Okay. So now we start to calculate it. Start our program. And I don't know. Okay, sorry. Then connect to our browser. And you can see the result of a domain decomposition directly. And also the global solution. And we can also take the intersection to the 3D mesh. Okay, so in the final demo, I want to demo the we can visualization on our portable device like an iPad or iPhone and so on. So can you see my camera? I have an iPad right now, and oops. Then you can see the same result as I show in the browser. Everything is smooth. You can also do the same visualization on the iPad. Okay, so that's all of my demonstration to this module. So the next part is the architecture of this visualization system. So we use a dynamic loading to embed our server and create API in our module. So we don't need to install any server on your machine. You can just directly activate your FreeFEM with our module, then you can connect to the visualization interface by the browser. So in the browser part, we use a HTML5 canvas to visualization and also the SVG. And in the 3D library, we use the WebGL with the 3.js library, which is very popular and a long history on the web browser 3D visualization. Okay, so you can find my source code on the GitHub and NDLE83091 with a FreeFEM web plot. And also there is an online gallery. I put all of my demo today, and you can see you can connect it to see the visualization result on my web. Also including the code and the online demo. Okay, so that's all of my talk today, and thank you for your attention. Okay.
So thank you for this very interesting picture. Of course, I do the same things. If you're interested, I can try to put that in the mainstream of FreeFEM, because I think a lot of people want to use this kind of things.
Yes.
But there are more questions than mine.
So David is asking if you could put the link directly in the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
So that's one easy question. I have another easy question, I guess. Can multiple people connect to the same server?
Yes, it's okay.
So you can, for example, run your script on your machine and then have students connecting to your web server, for example?
Yes.
Okay, very nice.
Okay, and this feature, you can use a supercomputer and export the plot on your computer at home, for example, with this kind of things. Of course, if you have the right authorization to use the correct privilege on the port in Internet.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's possible.
The only thing is what's happened if the web server are not here. So can you say there are no web server at the beginning, and after some part, I say I want to see the result, and I stop, and because my computation are very long, and I try to reconnect to my computation 2 hours after. It's possible, did you think, or no?
It's now. Yeah, I still considering about this problems because now we have to run. How to say? We have to execute all of the part, and we start the server at the final line to execute the server. So in the future, maybe we can change to the other connection like a WebSocket or something, then you can start another server independently with the FreeFEM. Then we can do the visualization. Yes.
It could be very useful because when you have
Yes.
a big computation on parallel machine, it can stay more than one day, and you don't want to see the computation all the time, but you just want to have access to some plot sometime.
Yes.
After eating, for example,
Yes.
before to go to bed, to know if my computation are in correct way or not.
Yes, exactly.
So
Yes.
it will be very, very interesting things.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. And
Okay.
I
So you put the name of the place, and I think we can keep in contact because I'm very interested by this software, and the same that the previous to do direct PostScript output. It's another feature, but as you see, the graphic in FreeFEM move.
yes. Okay. Thank you.
And I think it is the end of the morning session. So I will close the Zoom connection and we restart at maybe
And I
1:45.
see. Wait. I see a question in the chat
Yeah.
bot. And can you explain the command server you use?
What?
I see a question in the chat bot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please send me the link to the chat, please, how to explain the command server to use.
Yes. Okay, I will take a little explanation to the command server. So in the command server I use this header only HTTP library. So when you use how to say this, when you start the server command, we will start this server, then survive our catch file generated during our plot. Yes, and also serve the static file to our browser web application. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So thanks again.